Good morning student. Today we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter number 8, that is short run equilibrium. Topic covered in this video is concept of short run, determination of equilibrium level, ADAS, SNI multiplier, relationship between K and MPC, relationship between K and MPS, working of multiplier and some numericals. So we are going to start our first topic, that is concept of short run. The concept of short run. According to the Keynes, concept of short-run equilibrium, according to the Keynes, as a period of time during which the level of output is determined by the level of employment in the economy. It means a period of time पे हम लोग output कैसे determine करते हैं with the level of employment. Higher the level of employment, higher will be the output. Lower the level of employment, lower will be the output. It is assumed that technology remains constant. जो तकनीक हम यूज़ करें वो क्या रखते हैं हम लोग constant. मतलब as the employment increases, the output will also increase. As the employment decreases, the output will also be decrease, but technology should be constant. Now our second question is determination of equilibrium level. As an economy is in equilibrium when AD is equal to the AS. हम economy को equilibrium कब आता है, जब AD is equal to क्या होता है, AS होता है. Now write the formula of AD, that is C plus I. Write the formula of AS, that is C plus S. Now C become common, that is left S and I. So according to the Keynes, there are two approaches for determining AD, for determining the equilibrium in the economy, that is ADAS, second is SNI approach. ADAS approach, second is SNI approach. Both these questions are important according to the board point of view. I am going to start from the first question, that first part, that is ADAS approach. According to the Keynes theory, the equilibrium of income is an economy is determined when AD is equal to AS. Economy, according to the Keynes, equilibrium of income कब आता है, जब AD is equal to AS आता है. Write down, there are some assumptions of this approach. First is that it is consists of two sector model economy. There are only, it means that there is only producer and household and producer in this economy. It is assumed that investment expenditure is autonomous, that we have done in a seventh chapter, that investment is autonomous, that means it is constant. Price levels is assumed to be remain constant. Price level है वो भी क्या है आपका constant है. Equilibrium output is to be determined in a short run period only. The equilibrium output है जो हम कैसे determine करते हैं in the short run. Now next you have to write down define of AD, that you have done in the seventh chapter. The AD has two main component, that is AD is equal to C plus I. C means consumption, I means investment. इन कंजप्शन का इनकम के साथ पॉजिटिव रिलेशनशिप है. जैसे जैसे इनकम बढ़ेगी वैसे वैसे कंजप्शन भी बढ़ेगी. और आई हमेशा आपकी क्या रहेगी, अटोनमस. आई क्या रहेगी आपकी, अटोनमस. what do you mean by autonomous here, that investment should be constant and the government is going to do only autonomous investment. Now next topic is our A, and now you have to write down the define of AS, that you have done in chapter number 7. That define you are going to write it. Next, that income is received is either consumed or saved. जो इनकम हमारे पास आती है वो हम लोग या क्या कर लेते हैं, या तो कंज्यूम्ड कर लेते हैं या तो सेव कर लेते हैं. सो AS का फॉर्मूला क्या बनता है, C plus S. Now with the help of schedule we are going to understand the ADAS approach. This is employment. Employment is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Employment is increasing by 100, 0, 100, 200, 300, 500, 600. Consumption is 40 and the gap of the 80, that you are done in a chapter number 7. Saving कैसे निकाल, how do we calculate the saving, that Y minus C, you get the saving. Investment, I means autonomous means 40. You can see here that this is autonomous investment, that means constant. Now write down, you everybody know the formula of AD, C plus I. So you get the AD by C plus I. How you get AS, that C plus S. Now look at this schedule carefully. In the first, AD is more than AS. In the second situation also AD is more than AS. In the 40, and when employment is 40, there is an equilibrium in the economy. It means AD is also 40 and AS is also 40. Afterward, AS increase, AD is less than. So there are three conditions when in the economy. First, AD is more than AS. Second is AD is equal to AS. Second is AD is less than AS is more than 80. Now with the help of diagram you can understand it. In this, on the OX axis you have taken the income and employment, and OY axis is AD. Y is income, and C is AD is C plus R, where they are meeting, that is equilibrium point, that is AD is equal to AS. At this point, E point, AD is equal to AS. You have to write down the two conditions also, when AD is more than AS, when AS is more than AD. When AD is more than AS, in this situation flow of goods services is less than its demand. मतलब डिमांड ज़्यादा है, गुड एंड सर्विसेज का फ्लो क्या है, कम है, प्रोड्यूसर का सारा स्टॉक ख़त्म हो गया, नेक्स्ट डे वो प्रोडक्शन को क्या करेगा, ज़्यादा, अपने आप AD इज इक्वल टू AS आ जाएगी. व्हेन AS इज़ मोर देन AD, फ्लो ऑफ गुड एंड सर्विसेज क्या है, ज़्यादा है, पर उसकी डिमांड क्या है, कम. स्टॉक प्रोड्यूसर का सारा स्टॉक पड़ा रह जाएगा, पाइल अप मीन्स पड़ा रह जाएगा. नेक्स्ट ईयर वो अपनी प्रोडक्शन को क्या करेगा, कम करेगा, अपने आप AD इज इक्वल टू AS है. और इन दोनों कंडीशन में AS ने अपने आप को एडजस्ट किया है, AD ने अपने आप को एडजस्ट नहीं किया. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज अवर SNI अप्रोच. SNI approach is also given by Keynes. According to this approach, the equilibrium level of income is determined at the level when planned saving is equal to the planned investment, when S is equal to I. हम equilibrium level of income को कब determine करते हैं, या तो ADS approach से, या तो SNI approach से. How you are going to write it? Define of saving you are going to write. Then you can explain that income, saving and income has positive relation. As income increases, saving also increases. Then you are going to write down investment is autonomous. Now with the help of schedule you are going to explain it, that why why 0, 100, 200, 300 with the gap of 100. Now C, consumption 40 with the gap of the 80. You know, everybody know how to calculate the S. Now I is autonomous. Now you can see that at 400 income, economy is in equilibrium where S is equal to Y, because saving is equal to investment. और उस upward you can see that investment is more than saving, and at the lower you can see that saving is more than investment. So there is also a three condition. When when I is more than S, then S is equal to Y, when S is more than R. Now with the help of the diagram you can understand this. With the in SNI approach you have to make the diagram of AD also, and SNI also. Why? Now with the help of the diagram you are going to make the two diagram. First of income 0 to Y, that is means income, that is 45 degree. Then AD is equal to C plus I, and at this point AD is equal to AS, where at this point you are going to come down and you are going to make the saving. At this point S and I is also equal. This I means investment and S means saving, and this is also the equilibrium point, that is S and A, that S is equal to R. Now next there are also two conditions. First condition is S is more than I and I is more than S. Now we are going to start from saving is more than investment. That it means that household are not consuming as much as the firm expected. मतलब लोग खर्चा क्या कर रहे हैं, कम कर रहे हैं, लोग सेव कर रहे हैं, ज़्यादा कर रहे हैं. इस करके लोगों का इन्वेंट्री, प्रोड्यूसर का इन्वेंट्री स्टॉक पड़ा रह जाएगा, और वो अगले साल प्रोडक्शन को क्या करेगा, कम करेगा. प्रोडक्शन कम होगी तो इनकम कम होगी, और सेविंग अपने आप क्या हो जाएगी, कम. अपने आप S इज इक्वल टू I आ गया. नेक्स्ट इज I is more than S, मतलब इन्वेस्टमेंट इज मोर देन सेविंग. इट मीन्स दैट हाउस होल्ड आर कंज्यूमिंग, लोग कंज्यूम क्या कर रहे हैं, ज़्यादा कर रहे हैं, सेव क्या कर रहे हैं, कम कर रहे हैं. जो भी प्रोडक्शन थी, जो भी प्रोडक्शन है वो सारी की सारी सेल आउट हो जाएगी, सोल हो जाएगी. पर अगले साल प्रोड्यूसर क्या करेगा, प्रोडक्शन को ज़्यादा करेगा. ज़्यादा प्रोडक्शन का मतलब ज़्यादा इनकम से ज़्यादा सेविंग, अपने आप S इज इक्वल टू I. इससे जब सेविंग ज़्यादा होगी, लोग खर्चा क्या करेंगे, कम करेंगे, कंज्यूम क्या करेंगे, कम. खर्चा क्या करेंगे, कम, और सेव क्या करेंगे, ज़्यादा, जिससे इन्वेंट्री स्टॉक पड़ा रह जाएगा. इनकम कम, प्रोडक्शन कम हो जाएगी, इनकम भी कम, सेविंग अपने आप कम हो जाएगी. S इज इक्वल टू I. इन दिस अगेन इन दिस हाउस होल्ड आर कंज्यूमिंग मोर, लोग कंज्यूम क्या कर रहे हैं ज़्यादा, सेविंग क्या कर रहे हैं कम कर रहे हैं। इन्वेंट्री स्टॉक क्या हो जाएगा, जो पड़ा हुआ है वो सारा का सारा सेल आउट हो जाएगा। नेक्स्ट है प्रोडक्शन क्या करेगा ज़्यादा, इनकम ज़्यादा, सेविंग ज़्यादा, अपने आप एस इज इक्वल टू आई। This is ADA's approach and SNI approach. Now we are going to start our next question, that is concept of investment multiplier. This is also very important question. What do you mean by multiplier? Multiplier is a ratio of increase in the national income. National income means delta Y due to increase in the investment, that is delta I. Investment में income में कितना change आया जब investment में change आया, K is equal to delta Y upon delta I. This is a formula. K is equal to delta Y upon delta I. I am going to repeat it again. K multiplier. K stand for multiplier. Multiplier is a ratio of increase in the national income. National income में कितना increase आया, कब जब investment में change आया. The formula is K is equal to delta Y upon delta I. Now additional, for example, additional investment कितनी है आपकी 4,000, additional income कितनी है आपकी 6,000. So how to find out the multiplier? Now write down the formula. The formula is delta Y upon delta I. The K is equal to 4. Now relationship between multiplier and MPC. MPC you have done in the chapter number 7 also, marginal propensity to consume. There is always a positive relationship between multiplier and MPC. It means that when there is a higher the MPC, higher will be the value of multiplier, lower the MPC, lower will be the value of multiplier. K is equal to 1. What is the formula of what is the formula how to calculate the K is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC. Now next is relationship between multiplier and MPS. There is always negative. It means inverse relationship between multiplier and MPC. It means जितनी ज़्यादा जितना कम MPC होगा उतनी ज़्यादा वैल्यू मल्टीप्लायर की होगी. Higher the value of MPS, lower will be the value of multiplier. It means the multiplier और MPC का रिलेशन हमेशा क्या होगा, पॉजिटिव. रिलेशनशिप ऑफ MPS और मल्टीप्लायर का क्या होगा, नेगेटिव. नाउ मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ मल्टीप्लायर. मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ मल्टीप्लायर व्हेन इन्फिनेटिव होगी तो MPC की वैल्यू हमेशा क्या होगी, 1. मिनिमम लेवल व्हेन मिनिमम वैल्यू ऑफ मल्टीप्लायर जब 1 होगी तो MPC की वैल्यू हमेशा क्या होगी, 0. आई एम गोइंग टू रिपीट इट अगेन. मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ मल्टीप्लायर इन्फिनेटिव, MPC is equal to 1. Minimum value of multiplier 1, MPC is equal to 0. Now working of multiplier, our last question of this video is working of multiplier. This is very important question. Working of multiplier. The working of multiplier is based on the fact that one person expenditure is another person income. एक बंदे का खर्चा दूसरे बंदे की इनकम होती है, तो सबको ही पता है. When an additional investment is made, then income increase many times more than increase in the investment. अगर हम थोड़ी सी भी इन्वेस्टमेंट करती है तो उससे इनकम बहुत ज़्यादा इंक्रीज होती है. Now we can understand with the help of this schedule. Now this is round 1, 2, 3, 4. Now an increase in investment, that is 100. An increase in the income is also 100. Now increase in the consumption, you have to find out the delta C. How to find out the delta C? Y is equal to MPC. And how to find out the delta S? That is delta Y is equal to delta Y minus delta C. Now increase in investment is 100. Down increase in income is also 100. अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट 100 की हुई है तो इनकम भी तो 100 गुना ही बढ़ेगी. इससे इंक्रीज इन द कंजप्शन कैसे निकालेंगे हम, डेल्टा वाई कितना आपका 100. MPC की वैल्यू आपको गिवन होगी पेपर में, दैट इज़ 0.9. अगर नहीं गिवन है तो आप कुछ भी एज्यूम कर सकते हो, बट MPC की वैल्यू हमेशा 0 और 1 के बीच में ही लाई करनी चाहिए. सपोज अगर 0.9 हमने एज्यूम करी है तो डेल्टा वाई आपके पास 100 है, तो डेल्टा MPC की वैल्यू आपके पास कितनी होगी, 0.9. अगर आप मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो 90 आ गया. सेविंग आप निकाल लोगे, इसकी वैल्यू डाल के आप कितना आ गया, 10. इसी तरह आप सेकंड राउंड में भी ऐसे करोगे. सेकंड राउंड में आपके पास 90 इधर आ जाएगा, 90 इनकम है. C इज इक्वल टू वाई, दैट इज़ 90 ना डेल्टा वाई कितना आपके पास 90, you can find out the value of delta c and delta s. With this you can solve this all this value. At the last we can calculate that delta I is 100 and delta y is 1000 and delta c is 900 and delta s is 100. By calculating these value you are getting it. Thus an initial investment is of 100. हमने इन्वेस्टमेंट कितनी करी थी 100, तो इनकम में कितना इंक्रीज आया 1000. सो के इज इक्वल टू डेल्टा वाई अपॉन डेल्टा आई 1000 अपॉन 10 मीन्स 10. मतलब अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट 100 से बढ़ेगी, अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट 100 से बढ़ेगी तो इनकम 10 गुना बढ़ेगी, दैट इज़ 1000. This is working of multiplier. Now you can have it, you can explain with the help of the diagram. This is y means national income and this is c means 80 is equal to, and this point means 80 is equal to c plus I. When there is increase in investment we move upside, that is 81 is equal to c plus I plus delta I. This means income also increase from y to y1. This is our delta I and this is our delta y. So you can see that difference between delta I is less than delta y, मतलब income में ज़्यादा फ़र्क आया as comparative to investment. Now we are going to solve the numericals of multiplier. Calculate the multiplier if MPC is equal to 0.75. अगर आपको MPC की वैल्यू दी हुई है, आपने K की वैल्यू निकालनी है, तो फॉर्मूला क्या होता है 1/1 माइनस MPC. That is you can put the value and right answer is 4. When MPS value is given to you, you have to find out the value of K, that is 1 upon MPS. What is the formula? 1 upon MPS, you can get answer 2.5. Now next type of question you are going to do is that MPC, value of MPC is given to you, delta I value is given to you, delta Y value you have to find out. In the first you can find out with the value of K. How you get the get the value of K? By putting the formula 1 upon 1 minus MPC, you get the 5. Now write down the formula. K is equal to delta y upon delta I. K की वैल्यू आपको गिवन है, I की वैल्यू आपको गिवन है, डेल्टा y की आप वैल्यू फाइंड आउट कर सकते हो. Now next type of numerical, that is our next is if in some question 60% of increased income is spent, it means that MPC value is 0.6. If in some question it is written that 60% of increased income is saved, that means MPS is equal to 0.6. This is important point. Now next type of question is that if delta y and delta I value is given, then you have to find out the value of MPC. Now you can find it by like this, K is equal to delta y upon delta I. You can get the value of K is equal to 5. Now K is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC. Now putting the value you can get the answer, that is 0.80. Now last type of question, that is in some question you have given this value like this, equilibrium income, that means national income 500, autonomous consumption, that is for rupees 50, MPC is equal to 0.7. Now how you are going to solve it, that y is equal to c plus I. Now expand this formula. Y means national income, C means autonomous consumption. Now y is equal to C dash plus B y plus I. Now I am going to elaborate this formula. Y means national income, C dash, this C dash means autonomous consumption, that minimum level of consumption. Next B means MPC. B means MPC and I means investment. Now put this value in this formula, you can get the answer. Now next, if MPS value is given,